Hello guys, it's your boy Mark and I'm making this video because I've been dealing with a lot of issues lately, excuse me, and I kind of want to talk about it so people can, you know, see what I'm going through and maybe they might be able to relate to me, they might be able to help me in some way, or they just might be comforting to hear that someone's getting issues and, it might help you with your issues. But the issue I'm facing is, and like I said, I'm not saying this to get messages. I'm not saying it for people to for sympathy. I'm not saying any of it because I don't do that. Any of my videos that you've watched, I don't do it for sympathy. I don't care if people care or not. But it's how I feel as a person. Like as a man, I don't feel like I'm attractive enough. I know people are gonna look at me and like, what do you mean? I don't feel attractive. Like I know people say I am, but I don't believe it. Like you know, I feel like women look at me and they walk past me and they just give me that look to say like, nah. Like they just look at me in a different way and they don't see me for who I am. Like there's so many men out there who just get better looks than I do and just get the women and I just can't get one. I can't get, when you feel like you can't get the woman you've always wanted or the woman you think you should get, but you just can't get her because it's how it is. I mean, you know, I don't know what I want right now, but even if I do want something, I can't find it because even if I walked out there today and saw someone that I liked or thought I wanted someone or whatever, it just doesn't happen for guys like me. Yeah, I've had a lot of trauma with relationships, bad relationships who just haven't worked out for me. And it's to do with the girls I pick. I understand that, but I can't get the good ones. I've tried. I generally have. And I can't. Because for some reason, the good ones don't want someone like me. They want the bad guys. They want the guys in muscles. They want the guys that are going to hurt them badly and ruin them before I can get that. This is what. And then when they're ruined, then they come to me. And by that point, how can I fix it? And then what annoys me about TikTok and people, I see these people like men and women going, here's 3 things that help you get a woman. Here's 3 things that help you get a woman. They are all deluded and they're all bollocks because that's not how life works. You can't just walk up to a girl and be like, oh yeah, you want to go out with me. It doesn't, no, we don't live in the 1960s, 1970s anymore. You can't do that. Everything's phone related. You have to text them on the phone or whatever. And this is the thing now. Society has ruled it where you can't just go up to someone and say, oh, 3 things. If you go up to a girl, if a girl texts you and likes your message or does this, that doesn't mean she likes you. Women are so like that. They go for a guy that they think's great, but then as soon as someone else walks in their life, it's like no one else matters. This is as much as you think you do, like it's attention. I know it's an attention thing. I know, as a woman, you love the attention, but that's fine. But you know, why do you have to have attention? If you've got one man, the way I believe is, if you've got a man in your life, why do you need other men to give you that attention? Like, for example, I've always lived by this, and people are gonna comment and give me a reason and say like, oh, but I don't believe men and women can be friends. I really do not believe it. Not a chance. Right? If you're a woman, you got a gay best friend, then okay, that's fine, right? I mean, I would doubt his credentials if he's gay or not, because again, he could just be saying that to get close to you. But if he generally is, then okay, that's fine. But when he's not, let's say you have a relationship for 3 years and you break up with that person, right? Your guy best friend's going to offer you a shoulder to cry on, and what he's really saying is he can see how vulnerable you are, so he's going to pounce on you, because that's what guys do. I'm a guy, so I will know. This is what guys. I don't do that, but I'm saying that's a guy's normal mentality. He's only being friends with you because he wants something out of you. He's not going to be friends with you for the fun of you. He's not going to be friends with you for nothing. He's going to use your vulnerability as a weapon. He's going to look at it where you've just broke your boyfriend for 3 years. You're going to be sad. You're going to want a shot to cry on. You're going to want some support. And if he's offering it you, you're going to take it. And then when you're vulnerable, when you're lowest to your low, he's going to pounce because he knows you're going to want some kind of, not rebound, but you're going to want some kind of like, someone there as an emotional teddy bear. And if he gives you that, then that's fine. That's exactly what's going to happen. That's what I'm saying. So don't hate on my video. I'm just saying I don't think it's possible. Like exes being friends, that's not possible either. How can an ex be a friend? How can someone you've potentially loved, had feelings for, had sex with them, how can you say, you know what, I'm going to be friends with this person? It makes no sense. Like, what logic? Why is it a trend? Why is it like, oh, you know what, I've just broke up with this ex, but I'm going to be friends with him? God, the people of society are just wrong, man. Backwards. Yeah, I understand if you got a kid with them, but that don't mean you have to be friends with them. Be civil with them. If you've had a loving relationship, how can you then go, oh, you know what, I could be best friends with you? No. You've had a level of intimacy with that person. How can you then be friends with that person? I can't see myself, personally speaking, I can't see how it's going to work, because if you get in any relationship, right, how do you know that ex is not going to do anything about it? How do you know that ex is not going to try to ruin it? Because I've had exes ruin my relationships before, and that's what I'm saying to you guys. I just don't think it happened, but anyway, enough of me going on. Thank you guys for listening. Have a good night. See you later.